like the seats of an 86 Delta 88 coupe on D's and Bones, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Going live in a minute, Blizzard King. This is Winter Dennis Sperling Podcast. You are rocking with the realest black men represented. Ain't no lies, cause we winning. Catching flies, ain't no feelings. Uncle D, we the villain, baby. We just left the village, baby. Now we in them villas, baby. Dennis Sperling Podcast, tuning in, we get it, baby. You can hate the player, hate the game. We love all you haters. Hate watch, hate watch. Calling lovely ladies, hands on your knees. You can thank us later. We snatching the crowns off of queens. We obliterate them. Tell the truth, shame the devil. They trying to eliminate us. You begging the sipping haters. Peeling layers off of haters. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling Podcast. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling Podcast. Whoa.
We have to clean up what's going on in our house before we do anything else. What's up, everybody? This is the Blizzard King with the cold, hard truth. Look, fellas, fatherhood is a profound responsibility and is one that carves an indelible mark on the lives of our children. And the actions we take, the words we choose, and the lives we lead become the blueprint for their understanding of the world and their place within it. Our children are not just observers. They are the inheritors of our triumphs, our failures, and our values. And this inheritance can empower or imprison them, depending on the legacy we leave behind. When a son perceives his father as failing or falling short in areas of manhood, whether in strength or integrity or presence, it creates a psychological vacuum. And this void often manifests as a compulsion to prove itself, and or to overcompensate for perceived inadequacies, or to rebel against the legacy of his father. Now, a lot of specialists and experts, they refer to this as paternal ego, okay? Where the father's influence shapes his son's self-image and aspirations, for better or worse. When fathers fail to live up to the ideals, sons, they oftentimes grapple with feelings of inadequacy, anger, or confusion. And these emotions can fuel self-destructive behaviors or lead to relentless pursuit of validation. The stakes are high. And unresolved father wounds, okay, paternal wounds can either break a man or push him to extraordinary lengths to overcome his father's shortcomings. Now, I want you all to consider the life of O.J. Simpson, who passed away a couple of years ago, and his father, whose name is Jimmy Lee Simpson. And he lived a complicated private life, I'll say. He came out as being gay, being known as Mama Simpson amongst drag circles. And OJ's father left him as a young age, and the absence, coupled with the nature of his father's choices, deeply impacted OJ's psyche. And witnessing his father in drag, dealing with bullying and navigating the complexities of identity during his formative years, that left scars that never fully healed. OJ's unresolved trauma, compounded by the death of his dad as a result of AIDS, it found an outlet in anger that he often directed towards members of the LGBT community. at his loved ones, and ultimately at himself. And this cycle of unresolved pain and fury, it culminated in a pattern of destructive behavior. And it's a cautionary tale of how the shadow of a father's choices extend far beyond his own life. Look, children internalize their father's behavior and often they use it as a lens to evaluate their life and self-worth. If a father fails to show strength, resilience, or moral clarity, um, their children their children may inherit those weaknesses. And so, sons of absent fathers, in particular, often experience an identity crisis, struggling to try to reconcile the gap between the man they are and the man they aspire to be. And this struggle is compounded by societal expectations of masculinity. Boys taught to equate manhood with dominance, aggression, or control. They grow up to seek power that in hopes to mask their inner vulnerabilities. A father's failures in embodying true strength, emotional resilience, and accountability and integrity, that leaves a son, trapped in a cycle of proving his worth through external achievements or destructive behavior. Look, fathers, let's confront this harsh reality. Your vices, whether indulgence and addiction, infidelity, unchecked anger, that leaves a stain on your legacy. And your actions shape your children's worldview and emotional foundation. Children inherit not just your successes, but also your failures. And sometimes they magnify them. A son who sees his father disrespect a woman or his mother, he's going to grow up to question the value of relationships. A daughter who witnesses her father's absence probably will internalize feelings of unworthiness. These wounds often are invisible, but they fester and they grow and they influence these kids' decisions and relationships and self-perception. What's worse, unresolved father failures or paternal failures perpetuate a cycle of generational trauma. Fathers who fail to confront their own wounds pass those scars down to their children and ensure the cycle continues. This is the cost of failing to examine and correct your behavior. Now, to ensure your children are not burdened by your shadow, you need to be deliberate in the steps to leave a legacy rooted in strength, integrity, and this is how you're going to do it. First off, fellas, you got to face your demons, confront your own flaws and traumas, seek therapy, get a mentor, address these unresolved issues that might affect your parenting. The other thing is you have to practice accountability. Be honest with your children about your mistakes. Apologize. Show them that owning up to their errors is a sign of strength, not weakness. Other thing is be present. Absence, whether emotional or physical, it's a silent killer of relationships. Your presence is more valuable than any material gift you can offer. The other thing is be the model of resilience. Show your children how to handle failure and adversity and do it with grace. Teach them that strength comes from your perseverance, not just perfection. Also, embody integrity. Align your words and your actions. See, hypocrisy erodes trust and teaches children that dishonesty is acceptable. The other thing is cultivate respect. Treat everyone with dignity and demand respect from others. Okay? This demonstrates the importance of empathy and kindness in human beings. Children, look, children of fathers who lead with integrity and compassion, they develop higher emotional intelligence and they're better at conflict resolution and they have higher and healthier self-esteem. They grow up into adults who can face challenges without fear and they can build relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Conversely, children of fathers who lead with anger, indifference, or hypocrisy, they're going to struggle with insecurity. They're going to struggle with anger, and they're going to have relationship difficulties. Okay, and these effects are they're not inevitable. they're preventable if fathers take active steps to be the role models that they should be for their children. Now, again, fatherhood is it's not just a role, it's a responsibility to shape the future through our children. And your choices, whether they're made in public or private, they create a blueprint for your children's life. They will carry your triumphs as a source of pride, and they'll hold on to your failures, which will be their burdens. So ask yourself this: what kind of legacy do I want to leave? Will it be one of strength, love, and integrity, or will it be a shadow that haunts my children? The choice is yours, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Be the man your children can look up to. Build a legacy that inspires, uplifts, and empowers them. Their future depends on the choices you make today. This is the Blizzard King with the cold, hard truth, and I'm out.
Dennis Sperling Podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe.